I guess a good thing. We were pretty good offensively in the first half, and we hung in there. And Barry gets fouls, Xavier gets fouled. We got Mike and Sean in there. Sean just did a couple good things, but he got a little hectic, and we turned it over a couple times. To their credit, they made the plays and got a little bit of lead, but that finish of the half to keep it at 4. And we just went at halftime, hey, guys, we didn't play well. We gave them 24 points in the paint. We gave them 10, 12 offensive second chance points, and we're still in the game. So now let's get our composure. We calmed down. I didn't think we had good composure especially on defensive end in the first half. Second half, hold them to 25. What is it? 21% and 18%. We did a much better job. Kept protecting the paint, keeping our composure. That allowed us to get some transition. And, unbelievable balance. You got 5 guys in double figures. Mac was huge. Kind of picked up where Cardi, was getting us those 8, 10, 12 points. 17 assists, 28 turnovers, 54%. Just a good, solid second half to help us get a huge win. They're really good. I told Wyatt on the radio, they got to be the best 14-11, 6-6 team in the country. I think they can do damage in the NCAA tournament. I don't have any doubt about it. They got athletes, they got weapons, they played at a high level. Just real proud of our guys, how they fought and battled and found a way to win.
You referenced that stretch into the first half. You put Barry and maybe X back in with 2 fouls each. You cut that lead from 9 to 4. What was that decision like?
Well, we went zone actually, and maybe caught them off guard a little bit. We were trying to protect them, get them in and out. Got them out at the end of the last 7, 8 seconds left of the half, so make sure they didn't get fouls. So I guess again it just we didn't want to let it get away. We had to put them back in there, give us a chance. Mike McGurl made a huge 3 in the corner near the end of the half, just like he did against Kansas. All those little plays were good, and it's just Dean has 6 assists, 17 assists, did a lot of positive things. There's no doubt about it.
Bruce, how did y'all turn them into a jump shooting team?
Well, we protected that paint. The first game we played them, God, we go back and watch it. We were so disappointed. We were so soft, and we just let them do. I told it's like when you go to school and you got the traffic guard lady, and she's got her little band on. We just stood there like this, letting kids go by us, and we wanted to fight them, but maybe we were a little too over anxious. They got us all spread out. They got in the paint. But we're usually so good at being in the lane, and we're running by guys going to get layups. Second half, much more compact. We changed a couple things. We went to zone a few times, kind of keep them off balance. And the guys, I said, have composure on defense, be solid, and we did a much better job with that.
When was the last time you can remember going that much zone yourself?
I don't know. We played it one other time this year, but we talked about it that we could play zone maybe against them, just mainly not, just depending who they had lineup wise, and also to keep them out of the paint. But our guys did we went zone first half right away. They ran a play and they got a wide open 3. They missed it, but I thought second half we matched up much better, and I think if anything got them out of rhythm. I'm not sure we stopped them, but we got them out of rhythm, which was important.
How strong of an offensive output, and how impressed were you in that second half specifically?
Well, I mean, even at halftime, we're 53%. We end up 54 for the game, 56. We're shooting the ball well. Cam has a crazy one, but we made those good passes, those extra passes. And I told him when we share the basketball, and if we guard like we can, we're a really good team. And we got enough weapons. We got to read things. We made a lot of big plays deep in the shot clock too, and that's a spirit breaker for other teams.
You mentioned you thought the first time around soft was a mitigating factor, though, that you were missing 2 starters.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. But it was, but you watch the film. I don't care who's in the game. Baylor was missing guys the other day. They came and fought our butts off, and it obviously makes a difference offensively, but it shouldn't defensively. And if you remember that game, it ended up 20, but we were winning by 2 with about 9 minutes left. And then they went on that run. First it was about 6, Then they got it to 10, 12, and then it was done, and they kind of broke our spirit. And but one of our goals was not be swept, and right now we got a chance to not be swept by anybody in the league.
Bruce, I know you said after Saturday's game that the success Baylor had in the paint was more than you were selling out against the three. Do you think Texas's success not was that any kind of carryover?
I think the first half we were just too spread out, and we were too hyper, and we were worried about the shooters and the lob dunks, and and then we gave them driving lanes to the hoop. But they're good. They have 3 point guards. I mean, Roach is a seasoned veteran. He's probably an NBA player. Coleman's is to me, is one of the most improved players in the league. He has a great IQ, great natural instincts of how to get in the paint. And then Ramey's one of the top recruited point guards. I watched him since he was a young kid, and he's really played well. So it makes it tough. And then you got a dude that's about 7 or 8 that's jumping high, and there's not, what the heck do you do? So, it makes it tough. They're good.
Coach Cartier, he looked fine after the Baylor game. Can you tell us how maybe he got injured?
It was just a freak accident. It just sucks. It sucks for him, and it's sad. It really sad. But it is what it is. And I used to get so angry and tired, but after what we've been through the last 2 years, hey guys, somebody else step up and do it. That's all you can do. And I thought Mac did a great job. Mike did a great job. And we'll have to get Sean a few more minutes. And, it is what it is. We hope maybe by the end of the year we'll see. I haven't talked to Doc yet, but, we'll see. They did a little surgery today, and, we're just hoping and praying for him, quick recovery, and maybe get him back. And he had, like you said, he had really been playing well. So not fun for us.
There's some chatter a little bit of the flu going around the team.
We had Dr. Wall saw 5 of our guys yesterday, so he deserves overtime. The Texas team doctor had to help one of our guys play tonight. So we've had everything. We got Pat Muldoon didn't make the trip. He's got bronchitis and sinus infection. James Love had some walking pneumonia, if there is such a thing. Dean had something. Cam had something. And they've all got something. So it's just that time of the year. And we do have a pretty tough schedule here in this stretch and being on the road. So not the best for that, but it is what it is. Now we get to go home and got to get ready for a really, really good Iowa State team.
Bruce, how big was Barry's rebound there?
Might have been the easiest shot. We made a great play, kicked in the corner, misses the wide open 3. Boom, tip out, grab it. Now spread it out, move the ball. They got a foul, and we made enough free throws down the stretch to ice the thing.
Coach, how impressed were you with Brown and Snead tonight, and particularly in the second half?
Well, I thought Xavier he really rebounded. We struggled rebounding. When he jumps in the air, and if you remember last year here, he had big plays in the second half, rebounding, getting steals, coming from the weak side. And then Barry, he didn't get to play as much. He's got 36 minutes, but it seemed like he was out in the first half because of the fouls. But, they're really, really good on-the-ball defenders. On-the-ball defenders. Roach, Coleman, Ramey, they're tough, they're quick. And then, like I say, the big fella, and even when Sims comes in, they're both explosive jumpers, and they just kind of cup you. And Barry's game is getting to the hoop. But he made a nice pull-up, in both halves, and we just said you got to read what they give you, read the defense, and I thought we did a great job with that.